Let's review the Customer Service Aptitude Profile, or CSAP. The Customer Service Aptitude Profile is a general personality test that gives an overall recommendation to customer service. It looks at 18 traits, and the candidate scores for traits that are most correlated with success in customer service help inform the overall rating. The CSAP is 140 items, and although it is not a timed assessment, it takes about 10 minutes to complete. We put the most straightforward information at the top of the report, and then we provide more information as you move down. The recommendation at the top is really all you need to pay attention to if you would like. We do all the heavy lifting for you in identifying who would be most likely to be successful in a customer service role. You will see either not recommended, recommended, or highly recommended here. However, if you would like to know what that recommendation is based on, then we provided the overview below to show you which traits went into the recommendation and whether the candidate's scores in that area are strengths or areas in need of improvement. You can scroll even further down and see the score on all 18 traits, but we still want to make sure you know which traits matter to the customer service role, so we've highlighted those traits in color. If you continue to scroll down the report, you'll get a more in-depth explanation of the individual traits and how that person scored on each trait. Additionally, we have validity and response checks built into each of our personality tests. These checks look at 3 different things. First, the inconsistent responding score. Make sure that they are paying appropriate attention when taking the assessment. It is essentially looking for contradictory answers. For example, if someone answered that they are the life of the party and love meeting new people at the beginning of the test, then they should not answer that they do not really like talking to people at the end of the test. We allow a couple of contradictory answers, but once the inconsistent responding score is higher than 5, then we invalidate the test. If that happens, you will see a red validity warning at the top of the score report. The second check is looking for what we call the self-enhancing scale. There are specific prompts asked throughout the test that are specifically designed to see how much someone is self-enhancing. Self-enhancing scores should not be interpreted as blatant dishonesty. Humans have a natural tendency to self-enhance. In most cases, this is someone simply trying to put their best foot forward as they are attempting to demonstrate that they're going to be the best fit for the job. The system will automatically adjust percentile rankings on individual traits when someone is overtly self-enhancing, so generally, we don't suggest putting too much focus on this score. Our suggestion will always be to put the majority of your focus on the overall rating at the top of the report. The final check looks at someone's self-critical score, or the degree to which an individual might have been more self-critical in their presentation of themselves. Like the self-enhancing score, we don't suggest putting too much focus on this particular data. This concludes our overview of the Customer Service Aptitude Profile. Thank you for your time.